There are more submissive men than you think, and they keep questioning themselves. Why am I like this? Why do I want to worship a woman? I'm a man. I'm supposed to be dominant. And we can talk about his childhood traumas nonstop, about who raised him, about what kind of problems he had to meet as a child. But the answer is within a woman. Only a woman has godlike power. There is no other way to come to this world but through a woman. A woman brought you to this life. A woman is your first home, and between her thighs you belong. So dropping on your knees and worshiping a woman is just your natural response.
Every time I go on a dating app, I just realize how far gone we are as people. This guy's bio said, if you're actually interested, his bio said, if you're actually interested, I shouldn't need a bio. Nigga, what? If you actually want to go to a restaurant, you shouldn't need a menu. If you actually want to buy a car, you shouldn't have to test drive it. If you want to buy a house, you shouldn't have to know how much it is. If you actually want to watch a movie, you shouldn't have to know what it's about. That is what you sound like.
So I'm probably gonna get shit for this video, but honestly, I don't care. I'm gonna make it anyway. I wanna talk about guys that reject hot chicks and then slum. Meaning you dated a hot girl and then decided that hot girl was not for you and are now dating a girl that is not nearly as hot. Obviously, there can be a lot of factors as to why you reject a hot girl. This is just a very broad generalization, but I'm gonna say it. I think the main reason that men reject hot women is because they don't want to have to work that hard. I mean, I think it's no secret that hot chicks tend to have higher expectations and higher standards than maybe less attractive women. I know how that sounds. It sounds really bad, but I think it's just because, again, hot chicks are just used to being treated a certain way. So I do think oftentimes when attractive men meet attractive women, they're almost like, crap, I'm actually gonna have to put in a lot of work here. Whereas girls that are less attractive just don't require that much work. To be clear, I think that you guys should be putting in work for whoever you are dating, no matter what they look like. But I think that girls that are less attractive, I mean, they're gonna be more likely to just accept you for how you are. They're gonna appreciate you more. They're going to demand less. They're gonna make you feel better about yourself. Again, obviously, I'm sure that it's like you could break up with a hot chick because she's just an asshole. But if that were really the case, then why wouldn't you date another hot girl afterwards? And yes, I understand that obviously other things than looks are more important, and you could have matured and realized like, hey, I actually want to date somebody that I have shit in common with and makes me laugh and that's smart and cool and not just hot. But there are hot girls that have good personalities and that are smart and cool and you have things in common with too. They're just higher maintenance. I get it, you're gonna call me shallow and all of that, but I'm just calling it like I see it. Am I crazy? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me for more tips.
So I'm gonna tell you what you need to know when dating rich men. Number one, have some decorum. Act like you've been here before. Even if you haven't, come with the mindset that you've been here. This is normal treatment for you. This is what you expect. When you give off the impression that no one has ever provided you this kind of treatment before, that person may begin to withdraw the standard that he was once upholding. Unless his character is romantic and to show up as a gentleman, he is likely seeing you as a commodity. If the demand for that commodity was low, something in his brain is going to signify that this is not quite what he thinks it is. Number two, please come with an abundance mindset. Just like wealthy men understand that there are a plethora of beautiful women in the world, you need to understand there are many men with deep pockets. So if you begin to date one, and your sole focus becomes this individual and there is no commitment, very little compatibility at that, you will begin to subconsciously accept any kind of treatment because you feel like this is the only one that you'll be able to obtain. No. Number three, people don't like to mention this one, but have your own money as well. If anything starts to waver, meaning if his integrity is slipping, if any abuse, psychological, emotional, or financial abuse arises, you will have the means to leave and to do so quickly. Number four, do not waver your standards for this person. Rich people are still people. They are just like everyone else. They just have a different amount of funds in their bank account. The same standards that you would hold anyone else to, you need to keep them strong for them as well. And lastly, understand that money is necessary, but it does not automatically grant someone access to you. Men understand the exploitative power that they have with having large sums of expendable money, and they will exercise that power. So you still need to fact check this person's history, their credibility, and their integrity before you agree to continue dating this person. And if you are seeing anything that goes against the standards that you have set for yourself, leave.
Advice I wish I had in my 20s from a 36-year-old that's been through just about everything. Him rejecting you is actually a good thing. Repeat after me. I don't want what's not for me. So him rejecting you is actually him kind of doing you a favor. He didn't waste your time. Now your energy will actually be free for what is meant for you. The sooner you can start viewing the rejection as redirection, the better and more powerful you'll be. You want someone that wants you back. You want someone that gets it. And when he comes back, because they always do, I want you to remember this. Guys that get it. And the guys that don't, won't. So his chance has left the station. Follow me for more videos like this. Love you guys. Bye.
The male species is embarrassing. Men will embarrass you the moment you're happy with them. It's like you can't even show you're happy anymore. It's like you gotta just be like, a little giggles, because you never know when the embarrassment moment is gonna come. It's like the moment you post a picture of him, you post something he does, all of a sudden, the next day, the next weekend, tell me if I'm lying, he's not gonna embarrass you. Try it.
I am an absolute goddess. Literally, no one has laid eyes on anyone as beautiful as me. I am one of a kind. I am irreplaceable, and I am here on this earth to be worshipped and adored. I do as I please, and I get what I want, because that's just how it is.
Let me show y'all where I go to find wealthy men, because y'all keep asking me about this hard wig, soft life, lifestyle, and is it real, and if so, where are they at? During happy hour, go on down to a nice hotel in your area. I'm in Los Angeles. My favorite one to hit up is the JW in downtown LA. This is also a good spot to pregame before you go out and have dinner.
Must look like you rolled out of bed, just came off of a 10-hour hike, and you are rummaging for supplies. Let me show you what I have on. Yes, fanny pouch. People with real wealth wear fanny pouches, okay? Please, they do. Trust me. You need a pair of worn, lived in, loved on New Balances. Do you hear me? And a neutral color. The only loud color that's acceptable in New Balances are blue, electric blue, eel blue, sea blue, sky blue. You don't believe me? Look at this shit right here. I know a wealthy sneaker when I see one. Now, please tell me what they have in here. A wealthy man. Watch and learn.
If you want to find your own wealthy man, follow me for more tips. Bye.